Right guys, I'm just going to make a very wee quick video to say I just finished watching the Love Island final and who won was exactly who I felt deserved to win. And it was actually the couple that kept right out of the bullshit. They kept themselves to themselves. And actually, can I say, the couple that won and the couple that were the runners up were the two guys, and you know, the two guys that were part of these two couples. They were like pally away from the main clique, and that's saying something too. It's like when you're brave enough to pull away from the pack, you know, the kind of the herd mentality. It's very in line with all the messages today actually. That's the real winners, because they were actually being singled out at different points for different reasons. The runners up were being singled out because people were saying, oh, their love isn't genuine and all this kind of, he's playing a game and all that, and I never felt that. It felt like they were jealous because those two had a spark from the start. And then they really homed in that he tested himself. I mean, again, that's what they say on the show. But anyway, but yeah, that is a kind of a male thing, that it does happen, that it's like, when I looked at one before, that they get more stuck in their head and they seem to be really indecisive. And again, this is all this masculine energy, regardless of gender. It's more of a logical decision than following the heart. That's their go-to until they balance their feelings. Yeah, anyway, no, it's really lovely because I can feel that that's what the collective message coming through there is that the couple that won are the ones that deserve it, because it was just really pretty simple. They're very well matched, but not in a boring way. And some people might have seen them as quite a boring couple because they both have kind of quite, I don't know, serious kind of, okay, anyway, that's been quite judgmental, but it's true. Do you know what I mean? It's like kind of a little dull, but they just had a really lovely energy together. You know, none of them are twin flames, right? But they were quite close to it. They had I remember that from last year here. I can't remember who I was singing that about last year, but they just instantly clicked. So it's like, that's what I will say is, you know, the general public have been able to spot real love. Because out of all of them, yeah, they're the ones that won, I feel, have got more chance of staying together, because they look just totally mad about each other. But yeah, there's something in that about they just kept themselves to themselves, away from the pack. I'm telling you, lone wolf is the way to go. Lone wolf is the way that I've been for quite a while now. And that's why I always say, when you come into physical union, keep it quiet as long as you can. And even when people know, just keep your stuff private, you know what I mean? Again, because even like when you do things like what I do, when you're an actual twin in physical union, you can, yeah, there's ways that you can still give the messages, and you don't really need to share absolutely everything about your life, because you know, you need to be in agreement with your twin about what you're sharing there as well. But yeah, I can just feel they wanted me to, I'm talking quietly because it's late here, but I'm definitely done for today with all the messages I've put out. But that was crazy because Nathan flashed up on the TV. I'm trying to post it, but my phone's getting stuck. Nathan flashed up on the TV. The name Nathan, as I was watching Nathan's message back, 444 angels all around. So that was really pretty magical. Of all the names that could have flashed up, I'm watching Nathan's message, and the name Nathan flashed up on the TV. So if Nathan hadn't already confirmed that he is indeed Nathan, behind the screen name, that would have been confirming it for me, but I just found that pretty funny. And as you'll see, if you've noticed comments elsewhere, there were bits and bobs that I've channeled that isn't relevant to the situation, but that's just about common sense, guys. If it's a she and I'm saying he, if you're the masculine and I'm channeling the feminine, all that kind of, just flip it, double dip it, turn it around, swap it about, you know what I'm saying? And I know that Nathan will know that too. I can feel that he knows. And actually, when I watched it back, I thought that's really interesting because I remember from when I was channeling it, I wanted to say, you're the feminine, I feel. But then at bits it felt like you're the masculine, but it's because you're a man. Yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to try to get to sleep now with all this excitement, so sending you lots of love out there, guys, and yeah, I just really, they just want me to really stress that there was a message in that in itself, that the ones that people, you know, definitely the runner-ups that people were bad mouthing and just gossiping about, jealous. Again, like I say, this is what I say, that's black magic, that's spell work. People kept gossiping about that couple. They nearly made it to be the winners. So just know that if that's like in your life and you feel that people are gossiping and being nasty and all that shit about you, see, it's a good sign. I know people say that and it does my nothing, but it's true. Do you know what I mean? The proof's in the pudding. Like, step away from the pack mentality. These are never the people that do well in life, unless you're in a pack mentality of being the soul family. But those of you that are just people pleasing and fit in, it's going to end in tears if it hasn't already. Trust me, it's happened to me. And I always, every experience I went through in my life, I've went through it, but there's definite things I go through in life to experience it to then prevent you from even going through it at all. But we'll all go through the lessons that we're meant to. Right, anyway, night, see you later, 20s.